Let's take us back now to Alexandra, our reporter Mbali Thethani. She's monitoring that visit of the ANC Treasurer, Paul Mashatile, acting in the office of the Secretary General after a series of deadly shootings there. Mbali, good afternoon to you. What's the latest there?
You're certainly right, Stephen. And of course, I'm just going to step out and just ask Leander just to show you that this is the exact spot where this incident took place last week, Thursday. And we were just being briefed a bit earlier on by some of the family members who actually witnessed this take place. But of course, we know that the ANC took some time out this afternoon to come and visit some of the families who have been affected by the killings in which we saw last week. I'm just going to bring in the Treasurer General of the ANC, Mr. Paul Mashatile. Mr. Mashatile, you've come to various families here in Alexandra who indeed faced, those deadly shootings last week, and their families have been harshly affected by the reality of the crime in which we have seen in our country. Something very painful in which we saw this afternoon while you were speaking to the family.
Yes, indeed. This is a very painful moment. As you know, that Minister Begitelo was here working with the police. Some of the people are already arrested. But we thought that as the ANC, we must visit all the families to really convey our condolences, not only as the office of the SG or national, but also with the province and the region, and also our councillors. But we want to also take this opportunity to convey our condolences to the Matera family. We've just received information that Don Matera has passed. I had an opportunity to work with him when I was Minister of Arts and Culture, and we would really want to say to the family our sincere condolences. The ANC and government will work with them, will visit the family and make sure that he receives a dignified send-off. We will spend a bit of time here in Alex. We have listened to the Lekhanyani family now, and we will go to other families. We are going to make sure that this is not a once-off visit. Our councillor here is working with the community. Our comrades here, they are on the ground. We need to come with plans to fight crime. As the community, as the organization, work with the police, we must pull together, because fighting crime can't be a responsibility of the government alone or the community alone. It must be a partnership of all of us working together to deal with this problem so that our people can live freely. We've also decided, together with the leadership of the province, that there will be a memorial service with all the families that are affected. We have conveyed that to the families now, and those that we are going to visit now will also convey the same message. The Lekhanyani family here appreciate that. They want us to have that memorial, and we'll work with them as they prepare to send their loved one to their final place of rest. We will not tire, we'll work with them as they are busy with. It's a very painful moment. We share the pain with them. Their pain is our pain.
Mr. Mashatile, while you observe, the killings that took place here in Alexandra, you've also touched on that icon, that music icon, Don Matera, who has passed away. But at the same time, the ANC just lost its Deputy Secretary General just yesterday, and we have seen her funeral take place. We also know that there are plans within the organization to also have a memorial service that will take place for Mam Jessie Duarte. If you can just give us a bit of more information when it comes to what can we expect from the organization in terms of honoring Mam Jessie Duarte.
Well, the organization, right from national, province, and the local, the region and our branches, we work together to give Comrade Jessie a befitting send-off. You know that in terms of Muslim rights, they take a very short period, they very quickly. So many of our comrades have not had an opportunity to pay their respects. So we are organizing a memorial service for Thursday. It will probably be in Soweto, where we'll give an opportunity to many who were not able to to come on Sunday to the family and to the cemetery, to be able to come. We'll also give an opportunity to organizations that Comrade Jesse worked with, right from the trade unions, COSATU, the SACP, and also the women organizations, the ANC, Women's League, the Youth League. Comrade Jesse worked with many organizations. So we'll have an opportunity for most of his friends, his comrades, to be able to pay their respects. So we are hoping that we can try and start the memorial at 2 o'clock on Thursday afternoon in Soweto.
Many are asking, when it comes to the Secretary General's office, we have a suspended Secretary General in the office. At the same time, we've seen now the death of Mam Jesse. You are also the acting Secretary General of the party. When it comes to what will happen now, if you can just explain to us, I mean, a number of South Africans are confused that there seems to be a leadership vacuum when it comes to those two positions, because essentially there's only now a top four.
Well, you'll recall that when Comrade Jesse took ill immediately after the election, I was working very closely with her. She asked me to assist with the work of the SGO, and the officials agreed that I should assist until she comes back. At some point, we also invited Comrade Gwen to come and work with me as a coordinator. So we did ensure that there is capacity in the absence of Comrade Jesse. We'll continue to beef up the office in various ways. But as we speak, we have a number of full-time people at the head office, Luthuli House, the NEC members. We'll be working with them, and we'll make sure that there is no vacuum. As you know, Comrade Jesse was a very strong administrator, hardworking, and we want to make sure that that vacuum is not created. By passing, we close that space and make sure that we continue her good work. We continue to strengthen the work of the ANC. So as we speak, the SGO is working hard to make sure that nothing falls within the cracks.
Okay. Is there a possibility of someone getting voted into that position later on this year?
Can we also allow
Sorry, just
repeat?
Is it possible for somebody to be voted into that position later this year, or will you just only address this issue when you go to the elective conference in December?
Yeah, we will not deal with issue of elections in December. You know, branches will have an opportunity to nominate from September.
Thank you very much. Of course, so that is indeed the ANC's Treasurer General, that is Paul Mashatile, just talking about a number of other issues, Stephen. There are a number of issues that the ANC is dealing with, while taking the time out to come and speak to the community of Alexandra following the killing of those people last week that we saw here on Thursday. I understand that at least 5 people have been deceased since. But at the same time, also saying that, you know, it will not stop here. They will continue to go to other families to assure them and give them their support as the ANC. But at the same time, talking and touching on the issues of Don Matera, but at the same time, talking about the issue of the Deputy Secretary General of the party. For now, Stephen, it's back to you.
Mbali Thethani, live from Alexandra. Thank you very much indeed. Important comments there from Paul Mashatile. In a moment.